are denied, and I want to be amongst the group that sits close to him, and those are the people that follow the way he spent his life and the way that his companions spent their life, and that's the way I want to live my life.
Dallas, Texas. It's red, white and blue America, the home state of George Bush, and proud of it.
Go Mean Green.
Unbelievably, right here in the heartland of the USA, Bible-bashing conservatives are turning Muslim. Eric is as Texan as they come. He was about to become a Baptist preacher when he converted to Islam. Reconciling Allah and America means white Muslims like Eric have to be resourceful. Even in the middle of the game, a man's got to pray when a man's got to pray.
I need to find a place to pray that's out of the way. That's west, that's east. It's this way.
Thanks to his Baptist upbringing, Eric has always taken his religion very seriously. But Christianity wasn't conservative enough. Eric liked Islam's approach to life.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, ala salah, ala al-falah, qad qamat as-salat, qad qamat as-salat, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah.
Since converting, Eric's never missed a call to prayer.
Islam is everything I wanted Christianity to be. It's got such a magnetic attraction to it. It's a way of life that chooses to worship an unseen God through a process of daily living.
Do you think you can be a Texan and a Muslim?
I reckon you could. A Texan Muslim. That would be a funny combination, anyhow.
I'm very patriotic. I love this country. I was born American, raised American, die an American, but I'm a Muslim.
Surprisingly, Islam is the fastest growing religion in the USA. Texas is home to some 400,000 Muslims. Eric's mother, Marianne, is a committed Baptist. She's never visited the mosque before. Eric's wife, Karen, also a convert, is on hand to show Marianne around.
Very scientific with this, just however you're comfortable.
Can you say Salam Alaikum?
Salam Alaikum.
Salam Alaikum.
That's good.
You want to keep up with your keys for me?
Eric converted 14 years ago without telling his mum. When he broke the news, Marianne, like many of the converts' parents, found it impossible to accept.
When he told us that he was a Muslim, it was the most disheartening news that Bill and I had ever received from our son. I think he could have told me anything but that. I've often wondered if I'd feel the same way if he told me he was gay, you know, if it would have been as devastating. Because we had never even heard of Muslim. Yeah, that's my little boy. Here he is in the 5th grade. Oh, he had the prettiest blue eyes. And there's his senior picture. I always thought that was a good one of him. I did the perm. He's going to come back to the Christian faith, believing in Jesus Christ as his personal Savior. And I think once he does, he's going to be a dynamic preacher. Very, very dynamic. And I believe that.
She's a wonderful woman. I love her, and maybe someday she'll embrace Islam and be happy for all of us.
Can you see that happening?
Actually, I think there's a much greater chance of that happening than me becoming a Baptist minister.
Yasmin used to be Mindy. Raised by strict Southern Baptist parents, 5 years ago she decided to swap her business suit for a burqa.
My life didn't have any meaning, and I just couldn't figure out what my purpose was. When I found Islam, I realized that the purpose of everyone is to worship Allah.
After converting, Yasmin arranged herself a husband, and they now have 3 kids. She's so devoted to Islam, she follows the Quran to the letter, a guiding force in difficult times.
I think that Islam is offering a new way of life to many people in America, and I think that it has the solution to a lot of prevailing evils in society. I mean, you know, there's a rape every minute, drug abuse, very high divorce rates, adultery, fornication. All of these things are very destructive to the moral fiber of any society.
Sisters, I have an announcement. Sister Marguerite wants to take the Shahada.
What?
Please.
Allahu Akbar!
Let's make a circle. She's ready to accept Islam.
Sisters, there's a lady here. She's going to make Shahada. Allahu Akbar. Takbir! Takbir! Okay, come on.
Marguerite.
Go ahead and take it. We'll join the Salah.
أشهد أن لا إله أشهد.
She's going to become Muslim.
Say أشهد
أشهد
أن لا إله إلا الله.
Allah. There's no God but Allah.
وأشهد أن محمد.
Every time somebody embraces Islam, subhanAllah, it just always reminds me of when I took the Shahada myself. And it's just very emotional for most people. And I'm just happy, and I hope that Allah guides her to the straight path and gives her the knowledge of this deen and success in this life and the next life.